Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is GameZone. So I want to talk about Power and Command, a 2-star legendary gem, and I think this is actually a really good gem for Demon Hunter. And why is that? I will be explaining everything to you guys. And I am actually thinking of replacing my castle immigration with power and command. And as you know that I have previously made a video on castle immigration saying that this gem is actually far better than most 5-star gem, especially when they are at lower ranks. Like as you can see here, blood and soaked, this is actually a really strong gem, so I did not compare it with blood and soaked. But in my previous video I did a compare with chip of the stone flesh, which was 4-star rank 4, and Carson Invigoration actually beat that gem in every single way except the battleground due to the cap on resonance. But still, outside of battleground, Carson Immigration is actually a really good choice. It is far better than Chip of the Stone Flesh for Demon Hunter. And if you actually really want to beat Carson Immigration, then you have to upgrade a 5-star legendary gem to rank 6 or 7, which in my opinion is actually far too expensive for most players. And this is why, realistically seeing, Carson Immigration is actually a better choice to upgrade and beat those some of the 5-star gems at their lower rank levels. But anyways, now I am thinking of changing this Carson Immigration for Demon Hunter, and instead I'm planning on getting myself Power and Command, and I will be telling you guys why do I want to do that. So at rank 10, Power and Command looks actually like this. As you can see here, Power and Command alternates states every 9 seconds. Power increases your primary attack damage by 24%. Command increases all your other skill damage by 24%. And in my opinion, this is actually one of the best gem for Demon Hunter, and I will be explaining that to you guys as well. But when we see here how much it takes us to upgrade our power and command to rank 10, then let me quickly show it to you guys. We need 26 copy of power and command rank 1 and total of 685 gem power. Also, I can show you guys the each requirement for each upgrade here. You can see, so you can actually have an idea that how to upgrade it proper with the strategy and plan. Alright, let's move forward. So as we know that power and command is actually increases your primary damage, which for Demon Hunter is a crossbow shot, and you'll be using that a lot. And on top of that, when you have vengeance activated, you're doing actually primary and skill damage both. So this is one of the reason, this is the actually main reason why I think power and command is actually really good, because it really doesn't matter when power and command switch between primary and skill damage, because once you have your vengeance activated, it doesn't matter what buff that you are getting, you will be either way getting 24% damage buff, and this is why it is actually really great. And in order to make power and command more effective, you actually need to lower down your cooldown on vengeance. And in order to do that, you can actually do some of these things, like you can get yourself a Vitus Urge, set the first buff which increases the duration of vengeance, so you can have a lower cooldown, or you can say that you can use your vengeance for longer duration, so that technically reduce down the cooldown of vengeance. And also on the family bonuses, you can actually obtain yourself a duration beneficial effects that can also help reduce down the cooldown on vengeance, so that power and command can be more effective. And lastly, if you use this Vision of the Lost helmet, it also helps in PvE, helping reduce down the cooldown on your vengeance. And I believe if you also use a awaken legendary gem, you can take your vengeance cooldown to 3 or 2 seconds, if I am not mistaken. So with this strategy, power and command will always be in use for a demon hunter. It doesn't matter what you are using, primary and skill both works at the same time for demon hunter with vengeance combination. And this is why power and command is one of the best 2-star gem after fervent fangs. And for demon hunter, this is actually really good. Also keep in mind that each 30 resonance is equal to 1.5% damage buff. So if you take your power and command to rank 10, that would be 15% damage buff in your resonance from power and command, and in my opinion that is actually really good. But as you can see here, I have my constant invigoration here, which is providing me with the attack speed. So if I switch that to power and command, of course I am going to get myself more damage, but I am going to actually lose speed, right? So I have another way to obtain that speed, and I will just show you right now. The first way to get the speed is through the V2 second buff, which increases your attack speed by 30% for 3 seconds each time you use a skill. That is actually a beneficial effect to yourself or a party member. So the second effect of V2's urge, the buff, is actually really important here with this build. Then secondary, you should get yourself attack speed buff in the family bonuses. As you can see, I have them in my gear pieces, all of them, and it goes up to 2% on each gear, and I am obtaining around 11% on each total. And if you actually want to use a power command instead of constant invigoration to have more damage but still want to keep the consistent attack speed, then you also have to do one more thing. But before I show you that thing, let me just do a real quick test here to show you guys that the speed buff is activated now. Again, I got the speed buff and now it's gone. So it is actually not consistent buff, but you can actually obtain consistent buff easy by changing your skill to escape instead of daring swing. You get yourself escape skill, and also you need to change your shoulder to, where is it, I don't have it right now, but if you change your shoulder to life bait, this is actually also a beneficial effect skill. It's a SN beneficial effect SN, which does is, I mean, what it does is escape now causes you to tumble forward and can be activated again for a short time to return to your original location. So you will have 3 skills that would actually give you consistent attack speed with your V2's urge, and that will help you get rid of constant invigoration, and you can get yourself a power and command, and this should suffice in my opinion. Also, if you are able to take your power and command, or let's say constant invigoration, to rank 10, I would highly suggest it to put it on the offhand here with the hungerer, so you can get actually 10% more damage buff through the awakening item. And that is exactly where I would suggest everyone to put your power and command or any other rank 10 legendary gem and awaken the slot so that you can actually get 10% damage buff, and that is exactly what I am waiting right now. The reason why I am not switching right now is because I do not obtain, I mean, I do not have the enough gem power to take my power and command to rank 10. Also, as you can see here on the market, power and command is actually out of stock, which actually tells that this gem is actually really good and a lot of people are getting it. But anyways, I can still craft myself around 12 of them from the apprentice jewelers through my 80 runes and stuff. I have enough to craft myself 12 of them, and I would highly suggest everyone to always do your rare quests in Elder Rifts, because it's not always about getting a gem. It's also that you can get the crafting materials so that you don't have to purchase from the market. Also, I will be doing a test once I have everything on the table, then I will be showing it properly to you guys. But in my opinion, power and command is actually a really good buff, or you can say it's a really good upgrade over Carson Inauguration with the awakening slot, so that you can actually get 34% damage buff with just that gem and awakening slot, and that is I mean insane, and still able to sustain your attack speed through the family buff and keep the consistency through the uh, Vitus Urge and the shoulder, the life bait, smoke screen, and vengeance. And that can help you get rid of the Carson inauguration and get yourself a power in command, and that would actually serve you really well. Also, it provides the double amount of resonance for you, so that is also a really good plus in my opinion, and I will be doing that, showing you guys also once I have everything. So yeah, this is it for the video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Also, if you guys have any question, please do let me know in the comment section, and I will get back to you guys. Until then, take care, have fun, and enjoy the World Cup, as I am too. The first match I already watched, and it was a really good one. And if you guys are watching the FIFA World Cup, you two guys enjoy that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.